Good evening and a happy Monday to you, Richmond County. I'm Russell Parker and welcome to Live at 5. A would-be burglar is facing several charges after being caught with meth on a porch of one of the homes. According to the Hamlet Police Department, officers were called to a home on Corning Street around 2 a.m. on Tuesday when the residents discovered 46-year-old Daryl Wayne Faircloth caught on their enclosed back porch. Police say Faircloth had damaged a door and door jamb and that they found a gram of meth on him. He is also accused of damaging another door frame while trying to break into a home on Charlotte Street earlier. Faircloth was arrested and charged with 2 counts each of first-degree burglary and injury to real property and possession of meth. Faircloth is scheduled to appear in court on January 16th and is currently in the Richmond County Jail under a combined $26,000 secured bond. PD Electric is giving 2 local middle school students the opportunity to hit the hardwood alongside their favorite college basketball athletes and coaches this summer thanks to Touchdown Energy Sports Camp scholarships. PD Electric will select 1 young man for a scholarship to attend the Roy Williams Carolina basketball camp on between June 20th and 24th at UNC Chapel Hill, and 1 young woman to attend the Wolfpack women's basketball camp between June 21st through the 24th at NC State. The scholarships cover all expenses at the overnight camps, which provide a glimpse into life on a college campus. Applications are being accepted through March 31st and can be found online. Eligible students who are interested in the scholarship can contact Seth Allen at sallen@pdemc.com. Beginning today, absentee by mail ballots for the March primary election will be mailed to voters who request them. Any registered voter in North Carolina may vote absentee by mail. Primaries are set for March 3rd. To vote absentee by mail, voters must complete a 2020 state absentee ballot request form. For the 2020 primary, the form must be received by the Voters County Board of Elections by February 25th. Voters who submit a ballot request will receive a ballot from their county board of elections. The materials will include detailed instructions on how to complete and return the ballot. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Locally owned and operated, Fifth Dimension is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including natural stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Please visit us at 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina. That's 639 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham, North Carolina.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Iconic Welding CBD, located here in Rockingham. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're having a great start to your work week. Weather-wise, it's not been a great start, especially if you've been out on the highway driving like I have been today. Coming back from my first day of classes at UNC Pembroke and driving back from Pembroke to Rockingham, it was very, very chaotic with the way the rain is. And it was so dark outside that the street lamps were coming on here in downtown Rockingham. So instead of it being 12:30, it felt like it was 5 o'clock. And so not a whole lot of change. It did brighten up just a little bit going later on into the day, but we got, of course, going on later. Rain's still around, the gray skies are still around, and we're still expecting rain tonight as well. So it's 65 degrees for 8 o'clock tonight with 30% chance of showers, but those chances go back up to 70% at 10 o'clock, so we're looking at 64 degrees for that time as well. So warm temperatures, but still wet outside. And we'll take a look at tomorrow's forecast. We're still seeing a lot more rain in the area across the entire Sand Hills, in fact, and even down somewhere south of Bennettsville, there are some thunderstorms happening that way. And of course, everyone loves the superstition that if it storms, we're going to have some snow coming up very soon. I don't know how that's going to go yet. I'm not going to be able to forecast it out that far ahead, but I can tell you that we are definitely guaranteed to have some rain potentially tomorrow. Fayetteville's going to be a high of 73, low of 62. Lumberton will be seeing a high of 73, low of 64. Over in Rayford, it'll be a high of 72 and a low of 62. And up in Southern Pines, it'll be a high of 70 and a low of 60. Down in Laurinburg, it'll be a high of 73, low of 64. Hamlet and Rockingham will be seeing a high of 72 and a low of 62. Up north in Ellerby, it'll be a high of 71 and a low of 60. And across the PD in Waysboro, it'll be a high of 71 and a low of 64. Moving on over to the 7-day forecast. Luckily, the rain is starting to fade out just a little bit as we get later on into the week. We will be seeing some clouds finally popping up, a little bit of sunshine peeking through. But tomorrow we're seeing rain still, high of 72, low of 62, as well as Wednesday, which will be a high of 69 and a low of 61. Now Thursday, it will be mostly cloudy skies, but some sunshine is going to be poking through, high of 64, low of 35 for that day. Friday, more partly cloudy skies, a little bit more sunshine than Thursday, high of 51, low of 37. And then on Saturday, we are going to get a little bit of rain coming back. That's a 70% chance in the afternoon. No chance though in the evening, so should be good to go for Saturday. Be a high of 54, low of 40. And then Sunday, we can start it off in the weekend rather with a high of 54, low of 32. Temperatures getting down really, really cool for Sunday as well as Monday with a high of 50 and a low of 29. Also, both those days are partly cloudy, so no rain fortunately, but those will be some cold days. But right now we are still looking at some warm temperatures ahead. As you can see, it is a high of low of 62, low of 61 for Wednesday and Tuesday. So looking at some really warm lows coming up. But that's going to do it for Live 5 Weather Report. And when we return, we've got your RO Sports update. It's on the way right after this, so stay tuned.
Engineering influences every aspect of our lives, from the cars we drive to the computers we use. Every modern convenience we enjoy is a direct result of the innovative work of engineers and technicians. At Richmond Community College, we are educating the next generation who will be maintaining or improving upon these products and services. Our students work with programmable logic controllers, experiment with solar energy, design and create objects with a three-dimensional printer, and operate cutting-edge machinery. Students can choose from a number of programs such as mechatronics, welding, mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, electric utility substation and relay technology, and industrial systems. Programs that equip our students with skills for 21st century jobs. Innovative and progressive, Richmond Community College is committed to building a brighter future for its students and the communities it serves in Richmond and Scotland counties. Visit our website today.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
A couple of days after splitting two conference matches, the Richmond wrestling team powered itself to a second-place finish in the Montgomery Central Duals on Saturday. Using two undefeated performances by senior Austin Gallops and junior Ethan Owens, the Raiders racked up a 4-1 overall record. Both Gallops and Owens would finish today with 5 wins and be named their respective weight class champion. The Raiders would defeat Albemarle 57-24. Randleman also was defeated by a total score of 46-30. Host Montgomery Central also fell to the Raiders 43-33, as well as Union Academy 48-35. Suffering just one loss, Richmond fell to first place Glenn 62-18. Because of final exams this week, the Raiders will bypass their usual Wednesday SAC match and will return to the mat on Saturday at the Bulldog Brawl at St. Paul's High School. After dropping 3 of their first 4 SAC games to start the season, the Richmond girls basketball team shifted its focus to playing one game at a time. And the Lady Raiders took care of business in a big way on Friday, visiting Lumberton 54-21. The win snapped Richmond's 13-game losing streak to the Lady Pirates, dating back to February of 2014, and made it their 10th win of the season, matching last season's total. Senior Kiana Love led the charge for Richmond, netting a game-high 19 points. She scored 7 in the first half before adding 12 more in the final 2 periods. Junior teammates Shakira Covington and Jayla McDougald both finished with 9 points. Freshman Kyla Sampson rounded out the top scorers with 5. Head coach Tatum Mosley said it was a refreshing win for 2 reasons, noting last year's 4-point loss to the Lady Pirates was still fresh on the team's mind. The Lady Raiders will host 71st on Tuesday and look to keep the season trending in the right direction. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m. The Richmond boys basketball team has hit a mid-season snag as the Raiders dropped their second game in as many days on Saturday. A night after suffering its worst loss of the season to SAC foe Lumberton, another slow start against South Mecklenburg ended in a 57-54 defeat. Head coach Don Pettigrew said going into the game, the team wanted to rid itself of the nasty taste left in its mouth following the loss to the Pirates, but not being able to find the basket early proved to be the difference maker. The Raiders played a majority of the game from behind and trailed by as many as 14 points in the second half to South Meck. Richmond did pick up its scoring in the second half, primarily in the fourth quarter with a chance to tie the game, but fell short. Richmond will look to return to the win column on Tuesday at home against SAC opponent 71st. Tip-off is set for 7:30 p.m. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free Aura app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.